Ungmennafélagið, and welcome back to the Director of Football, Journeyman. It's the final league game of the season. It's the title decider. We are 3 points behind Videothon. If we win, we become champions? I think? I'm not sure. To be completely honest, I'm not 100% sure if we'll actually win the league. But we'll see when we get there. We're also playing our cup final. I might suit up for it. I haven't decided yet. We do have about a week to decide. But we're going into the final day of the season where there's also a relegation spot up for grabs. So Budapest, Honvéd play Kisvárda. Hope they go down. I really hate playing Budapest Honvéd. We're terrible against them. And Szatvári are playing against Debrecen. So those two are duking it out for survival. We're duking it out to win the league, but we're actually playing each other. Videothon are favourites to win it. Not ideal, but you know, has been. We have beaten them. The last 2 times we played them, we've beaten them. So home and away. Since we were here last, we have. You were here for the Pushkash game, weren't you? Yeah. So against Midtskafedzi, we drew 0-0. Very disappointing. It's made our lives a little more difficult. The fact that there's permutations to winning the league now. And then we beat Debrecen 2-0. Giorgio Thought and Milan Markovic both scoring. Giorgio Thought picked up a yellow card, so he is suspended for this game, which is not ideal. And we have some players that aren't going to be available for the Ferencvárosi game. Nagorny is suspended for that game. But like I said, going into this one today, this is how we are lining up. This is also the first game that I'm managing in the latest update that came out on the 20th of February. Just went live a couple of hours ago. This is my first game on it. I have no idea if this is going to change anything. What I have noticed is they've coloured in the finance graph, which is quite nice. But other than that, not 100% sure what the differences are. Haven't actually looked at the patch notes yet, which is probably something I should have done. But alas, this is what we are starting. We have Poljak in goal, Donjierski and Silvia as wingbacks, Endai and Fernandez as our centre-backs, Fugete and Kleber as central midfielders, Soysalo and the Mask playing as our wide men, Lorenzi in behind Markovic. As I said, Toth is suspended, which obviously not ideal. We'll have to put up with it. We have to deal with the problems that we have and hope that the 11 we have out on the pitch are enough to win us the league. Interestingly, I did have a conversation with the lads. I did a little team meeting, and I said to him, don't worry, this game doesn't mean anything. We can win, lose or draw and we still have a chance. It's a load of bollocks, but we're not supposed to win the league. So the players absolutely delighted with it. They were like, oh, this is boss, fantastic, you know exactly what to say. And I was like, yes. Of course I do. And the Mask just heads wide. I said to him, don't worry, game means nothing. We can win, lose or draw, still have a chance of getting into, or still have a chance of winning the league. Obviously we don't. It's the final game of the season. There is no other. Yeah, Quinn. Okay, I don't want to go hard on everybody. Jesus Christ. So I don't think the players understand how the league works, but it could be that there's some interest. Fugete, he's just headed wide. It could be a case that it's something similar to the Portuguese league, where that's kind of freaked out and they haven't played any games this season. But Benfica, it came up saying Benfica won the league and gone unbeaten again. So whatever is going on with the game penalty? No. Whatever is going on, it seems to have affected the way the league is, because with only 33 games, I think the players think it's like a 38 game season or something. But yeah, like I said, Portuguese league, Benfica have won the league again, gone 2 seasons undefeated now, according to the game. I'm interested to see will next season become, like, will they actually be a functioning league, or are we going to be looking at having to remove Portugal for a season and bringing them back? I haven't done it yet. I want to see what happens. Like, if it doesn't at some point change to a clean slate for next season, then we have to consider removing Portugal and bringing it back the season after. But I think as it is right now anyway, we're going to be staying in Hungary for probably next season, get a bit of European football. Like, we're guaranteed second place at worst. As it stands right now, definitely going to be in second place. But the fact that we were promoted last season and we're fighting for the title on the final day of the season, I think is enough to say that Milan Markovic just scored! Instant reply! Yes! I think Budapest Honvéd are also losing their game, which is delightful. Markovic, beautiful header across the box by Fernandez. Lawrence's not having a good game. Gonna aggressively tell them that I'm far from pleased. The mask is demotivated, but he's still demotivated. Well, Fernandez has been told to calm down by the assistant manager. It's probably a good idea. Alright lads, bit of creativity for the second half. If we win the league, it'll be insane. If I win back-to-back leagues, maybe Lawrence has to come off. Sylvia's not having a great game. We do have Kirko Babic on the bench, who hasn't played all that often this season, to be fair to the fella. I am going to take Lawrence off. I'm going to bring on Forgish, make him an attacking midfielder, make Kleber a deep-lying playmaker, and make Fugete a Mezzala. Alright lads, come on, I'm demanding more. I want more. Give me more. Corner, Fugete, back Fernandez. Milan Markovic just scored again! And we're equal on points, but we're not going top. Oh no, goal difference. Oh no. Come on, show me goal difference. Show me goal difference. No, we need to score 4 more goals. So we're going to finish second, regardless of what happens. We might as well just go very attacking and see if we can score some more goals. Sylvia boots it clear. Iles. And we've given away a penalty. Are you serious? Sylvia's getting sent off. Right. Suppose we just take off Soisalo. Bring Kirko Babic on. Damish Kiss can play up front. And make you the Mazzella, but we'll make you... Dude, god damn it. Kleber's not having a great game. If you take Kleber off, bring on Argelayan. Oh, I can't. Oh, no. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, well, right. Let's go back. I need to fix this. Alright, Soisalo, you can stay on. We'll take off Kleber. And bring on Kirko Babic. Is there anything else we can do? Let's make you a Mazzella on attack. Make you a central midfielder on attack. You can be a complete wing back on attack. as can you. Might as well make you a sweeper on attack. He's been... Polyak has... I made him a sweeper keeper for a couple of games. He was insane. He is literally a lunatic when he's playing as a sweeper keeper. He was running out and slide tackling players left, right and centre. It was quite interesting to watch, but unfortunately it looks like we are going to lose the league on the final day because of goal difference. Kirko Babic, shocking header. Both our left backs are after falling to pieces today. And Polyak just kind of stands there looking like a dipshit. And we've won a free kick, but the game's over. Fugete whips it in. Very easy for the keeper. We lose the league on the final day. Equal on points with Videoton. But alas, could not get enough of an advantage. And Budapest and Viet have gone down. So at least something good happened today. That's sad. Well done, lads. Well done, lads. Your performance has taken us to the top of the table. No, it hasn't. I think the game is having a bit of a freak out because we haven't won the league. We've finished second. We're equal on points. So unless something mad happens, we finish second. To be fair, we weren't expected to do all that well. The fact that we have finished equal on points with the team that won the league, you know, we paid out more than we got in. Oh god, we're already in debt. Right. It's so frustrating. So if we don't win the cup now, it's going to be a disappointing season. God damn it. We won the game and all. Right. We will be back in just a second for the cup final against Ferencváros at a neutral ground, Group AMA, which is Ferencváros's home stadium, of course. So we're playing at their home stadium. Fantastic. Right, we'll be back in just a second for that. Don't go now. Stay right where you are. So just in between the two games there, we've had the awards for the season. I'm just going to have a quick go through them. Polyak got goalkeeper of the season. Our players of our team of the season, we have Polyak, Tot Fernandez, and Fugete. Videoton obviously have plenty of players in there. Unfortunately for them, Ellison is playing for New York City. Mitrovsky is playing for New York Red Bulls. They've lost two very good players there. Fugete wins Player of the Year. And Fernandez was third. Well done, buddy. Lorenzi, Young Player of the Year. Gabor Toth finishes second. And Laszlo Biro. There are three players in my Hungarian national team. I won Manager of the Year, of course. The Director of Football is delighted that I've done that. And yeah, so speaking of, we'll have a quick look at the Hungarian team because we got our group for the UEFA Nations playing Estonia, Ireland and Malta, which should be interesting games. I'm not going to show them to you. The World Cup is also this summer, but we're not in it, so we don't have to worry too much about that. But like I said, we'll be back in just a second for the Ferencváros game. I didn't realise the awards were going to be happening in between the two games, so I'll see you guys in just a second for that. So this is it, fellas. The final of the Magyar Kupa. We are playing Ferencváros. I don't want to finish runner-up in the league on goal difference and then lose the cup final. So hopefully we can beat Ferencváros in their own stadium. Yes? Yes. In their own stadium. Supposedly a sellout crowd. This is the lineup we are going with. I don't think anything has changed. I did think about changing some players. I put Kirko Babic in instead of Silvia. Kirko Babic isn't actually fit enough to play. He's still, even though it says he's 100%, he can only play 45 minutes. I had Tamas Kiss in for the Mask, but the Mask is going to start this game. He's in better form than Kiss. Soisalo's form's not great at the minute, which is... but Arglane, unfortunately for him, he sits on the bench today because Markovic has been in good form of late, and we are going to start with this formation, see how we get on. Oh, they have a lot of they're quite lucky that they didn't have more players suspended, because their entire starting midfield is one away from suspension and half their defence. So fingers crossed we win the cup today. We're huge underdogs. I did say to the lads as well that we weren't expected to win the cup, which we weren't. We're not. Nobody expects us to do anything this season. So the fact that we've made it this far is fantastic. Fernandez picks up a booking quite early on. There is a lot of Ferencváros fans in the stadium, which is not ideal, and keeper didn't really cover himself in glory there. There's a near post, keeper ran out to try and block it by the looks of it. Just never quite, keeper was never getting there. Sometimes he does things and it makes me wonder if he's actually as good as he looks. But he's been fantastic this year. Without a doubt. Best goalkeeper at the club. Gabriel Hernandez, Enrique, if he was given enough opportunities, I think he'd become a very good... Markovic? If the Brazilian goalkeeper was given more opportunities, if Poljak had, say, an injury, then you say Henrique is a good replacement for him, but out and out starting goalkeeper, I think it has to be Poljak. Dunierski, we are just going to make a little change here. We're going to press constantly because we are playing a custom gegenpress, so I do want the players doing what they're supposed to be doing. Clever had a shot, but it was blocked. The Mask, I was hoping Hector was going to give away a penalty there, but he didn't. Fugete doesn't quite find one of our players. Lorenzi heads it to Fugete, back to Lorenzi. Does two of them. This shot was just really, really poor. They come away with the ball. They have a throw in here. Dunierski. He has been... I think there was 3 games where he was player of the match. He has been fantastic. And Soisalo just kind of kicked the ball away from him. And then we almost... Fugete. Beautiful tackle. Lorenzi puts Markovic through. Mask is on the other side, but look, Markovic, 2 shots saved by the keeper. The Mask puts it back in, and Soisalo, he's hit the crossbar. Dunierski wins, or gets the clearance. Fugete. Dunierski keeps it. I can't believe we haven't scored. Dunierski gets blocked or gets challenged. How are we losing? I'm going to demand more. Big throw in, and they get away with it. And they come away, they're true on goal. Poljak manages to get the save. Endai just gets rid. Kokir. Ferencváros, we're pushing them back, and now they're through. And Gabor Tot with his 21st of the season. Unfortunately, he can't score for Hungary. Just if we quickly look at them. 21 appearances for Hungary, never scored. I only spotted that since the last episode, or the last part of this episode. I realised that our starting striker for the Hungarian national team never scored for us, which is less than ideal. But the mask picks up the ball, it just gets dispossessed. We're just playing terribly. Hector. We seem to just be chasing shadows. I'm going to be quite angry with the lads for this at halftime, because we really should be doing better than we are. But Michael Hector's header straight at the keeper, and one of their players was offside. Instant highlight. Poljak, Kleber, Fugete, Lorenzi. That was a bit interesting. We've come away with the ball. Sylvia. Back to Fernandez. Sylvia, Kleber. Tries to put Markovic through, but the pass is poor. Markovic wins the ball. And Soysalo. Oh, their keeper is having an absolute whirly of a game. Fugete. Back post. Nobody's there. Lorenzi picks it up on the edge of the area to Endai, and the highlight ends. Fantastic. And they've just put it over. Looked like that was going to be another goal. We're really, really testing our luck at the minute. I'm going to demand more. Sylvia, Lorenzi, back to Sylvia. Puts Markovic through again. Soysalo is offside. Oh! I'm going to be aggressive. I expect much better. Markovic, I have faith in you. I am going to ask these lads to avoid getting another booking. Alright, so far Kleber looks like he's the one who might be coming off first with the mask. They're the two of them not having great games, and that's not what we really want. The fact that we're going to lose a cup final against a team that we've been beating all season, very annoying. Soysalo whips across. Markovic just gets the ball taken off his foot, and now Ferencvárosi on the break. Endai doesn't win the ball. Luckily the ball gets blocked and it's cleared, but nothing comes of it. Okay, time for a change. Kleber, you're coming off for Lindstrom. Swap the two of them around. The mask is coming off for Tamas Kiss. Make him an inverted winger. And we go from here. Come on, lads. Demanding more. Very attacking. Sylvia with the throw. Soysalo. It's just... Ferencvárosi just seemed to be constantly on the front foot. Thought just jukes one of the defenders. Thankfully Poljak pushes it over the bar. We've had 4 clear-cut chances, 4 half chances. This game has just been mental. Markovic coming off. We're going to bring on Argelayan. See if he can do something for us this game. Ask the lads to push forward. Fugete has picked up a knock, of course. Poljak, Endai, back to Poljak. Lorenzi. Soysalo puts Argelayan through. Ping pongs around, but they're just toying with us now. They know they're on the front foot, and Endai just stands in front of Zahovic. But no, we're after losing. Right, let's push forward. Come on, we lose the cup final as well. Oh. Nobody expected us to win. They switched off. Alright, can the assistant fix it? Mostly. The mask isn't happy, but... well, we lose the league on goal difference. We lose the cup because we had a poor 15 minutes. 22,000 people showed up to the game. 2,000 of them were our fans. Yeah. Forget it out for 3 weeks, that's whatever. We got 87 grand for playing in the final. And we paid the last 71k. Copenhagen manager coming out saying he's unlikely to sign one of our players. Yeah. Runners up. We defied expectations in everything we did this year. We kept the club culture by not signing players over 30. We worked within the wage budget, avoided relegation, got to the final of the cup, beating the quarter final. Gotten to the point where we've got next 2 years done, establishing ourselves as a team in the division and get a top half finish. We finished second, so everything up to the year 27-28, which, 2 seasons time, we have done all of that already. Now it's just a case of, can we build on that for next season? We have poor balance, but we do have plenty of money to spend. The scouting budget is massive. Transfer budget's crazy. Almost double the wage budget that we currently have. We should be fine. We just have to wait and see. We'll be back in the next episode to have a look at player of the season, like the end of season awards, and we'll go through transfers, and we'll see our first game of the season, which could be a European game, because we are playing in the Europa Conference League, so we might have a random Conference League game, which would be interesting to see how that goes, because I haven't played in it yet, even though I've qualified. This is the second season we've qualified for it now. So, that being said, thank you very much for watching, fellas. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with all of your friends, and I will see you in the next one for more daily Football Manager content. Thank you very much, fellas. Bye.